in the office this morning, and today what I'm working on is, I don't know if you remember, but last week I was talking about rotoscoping something. I'm not doing that now. I'm still working on the same thing, but I'm not rotoscoping it. Because basically the task that I need to do is, we shot a interview, or kind of like an interview thing, with a guy who has stood against a black background because we had nothing else. Obviously when we're at the office we have the green screen. We were at an event, so all we had was this black background, which was, I guess, better than nothing. But now what I need to do is remove the background because we're going to place him at a different event, basically, with like this special background that the company want us to use. So I need to remove that black background, but I have to do it frame by frame. And the interview that we shot is about between 6 and 7 minutes. So going through frame by frame, it can take quite a while because every frame, well, not every frame, but a lot of frames I need to make a little adjustment because I've removed the black background, but the way that I did it also removes the black in like his eyes, and if he opens his mouth, the black in his mouth. So the way that I'm doing it is by duplicating the layer, the one that's got the background removed, and then the one on top which hasn't got the background removed, and then I just mask around his face, just like a really rough mask, so that it just crops out this bit around his face, so it keeps in his eyes and his mouth. And then I'm just going through frame by frame, just trying to like blast through it, and every time his like face moves, just slightly tweak the mask so that it still covers the mouth and his eyes. So that's what I'm doing, and that's why it's taking quite a while. I made a proper start on it yesterday, and I think I got about a minute and a half into it, bearing in mind I wasn't in the office for a full day yesterday. And yesterday was the day that I started doing it in this new way other than rotoscoping it, because the rotoscope, like, obviously you can clean it up, but it just wasn't working too great, so I thought it'd be better to do it this way. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm hoping to get about 2 solid minutes out of it. That should be fine. So this is the like rough mask that I've got around his face. Because what happens if his eyes here move out of this mask is there's like a weird, you see that? That's why the background's all white. I've just put a white solid behind it so that, just so that I can see where the background's being removed, and so that where I can see where his eyes and his mouth are going. That's what happens if he moves. So I just have to tweak the mask a little bit so that it kind of just stays there, and make sure I don't go overlap, because then if I overlap his face, there's the black background again. So that's why I need to go through it frame by frame. It's just gone 12 o'clock now. I've just left the office. I'm gonna go and get some lunch. I'm gonna go back to the house and see Kim and Logan. Kim was gonna go to a house viewing at 1:45, but she's cancelled it, so that's why I'm going back there now. I don't know what Ali's doing for lunch, but I'm just gonna go there, then I'm gonna head back to the office. Hello.
Hi.
Logan's just woken up. He's ready to get out.
Come and have some lunch. Yeah.
He's got bad hair.
He really needs a haircut again.
Cool. See you later. I've just finished lunch now. I'm heading back to the office. I'm back at the apartment now. It's 5 past 5 or 6 minutes past 5. I'm about to go climbing. I had to come back here quickly because I had to go to the pharmacy and pick up my prescription for the cream that the doctor gave me yesterday to sort out my foot. So I had to come back here, get the prescription, because they didn't have it in yesterday, so they ordered it in, it arrived today, I had to go and pick it up. Now I'm about to go climbing. I'm going to run down to the train station and jump on the train. So I just packed all my stuff into my bag. I'm going now. I'm nearly at climbing now. Chloe's staying a little bit late at the office today because she's got some work that she needs to finish. So since I've come climbing a little bit later and she's staying later at the office, I might be on the same train as her, but she's going to text me when she's leaving and I'll see if I'm still at climbing or at home, or if I'm ready to leave climbing to meet her on the train.
Yeah.